Hey guys, my name is Khan and welcome to the new episode. In this video, I'm going to teach you about how you can find the high probability zone and how you can take entry into lower time frame. So first of all, you can see in front of the screen, two examples are given here. The first one is a blue and second one is a red. So in this first example, market break the structure. After break the structure, we are looking for sell because market momentum is a bearish and everyone thinking that market tap on this order block, possibly here, and this order block and this order block, and sometime tap on the extreme. So after break of the structure, you can see multiple POI zone, but people get confused here. They don't know exactly which POI actually work and how we can take advantage of them. So you have to remember only two things. In after break of the structure, only two POI actually work. First POI after taking out the inducement, and second POI on the extreme one, which can be here. In these POI, only extreme POI is a high probability compared to the first one, and sometime what happened, market did not push upside, just taken out the inducement, tap here something and then push downside. And sometime what happened, market just taken out the inducement and did not tap on this order block, but market pushed downside like this. Okay, so these three possible scenario happen after break of the structure. And next possible scenario is here. You can see in the right, another example is here. After break this structure, in this case market did not break of the structure like this one, market just sweep this liquidity. You can see here, once market taken out the previous high or low, I'm talking about the major time frame, then market take a deeper pullback to the upside. In this case, when market collect all money here and then market push higher, trying to go higher, and then what happen here, same thing happen here. Sometime market taken out the inducement and then pushed downside and close below it. And the second thing happen here, after taking out this low, market can be go more higher, like possibly some reversal sign, because once market taken out the major high low liquidity, which is an indication that market actually looking for the deeper pullback or looking for the reversal. So now let me switch into the real chart, then I will show you exactly how you can find POI and then how you can take entry into 1 minute in a lower time frame structure. So as you can see here in this structure, market is a bullish and market trying to go higher after break the structure, and this is our first indication that market actually looking for the reversal. After this change of character, what happened here, market close above it. After closing above it, this is a confirm that this is our valid change of character. After valid change of character, what are you looking here? We are looking for the inducement. After this break this structure, where is our inducement, is here. Once market taken out this low, and we are looking for the buy. If market did not taken this low, we are waiting for the another confirmation for the buy. Okay, and then what happen here, market take a pullback and then push higher. In this case, actually market tap on this order block, but I don't trade here. Without inducement and without liquidity sweep, I don't trade here. So I can't take this trade. Even market push higher, but as per my plan, I can't trade this one. Okay, then what happened here, market break the structure and close above it here. So this is an indication that market actually looking for the continuation and close above it. So when we can take another entry, then market push downside, take a deeper pullback. Okay, you can see here, if you notice, market just sweep the liquidity. This is an indication that market looking for the deeper pullback. And after taking out this high, where is our inducement? First thing is here, this is our first inducement, and after this inducement we can buy here. Why? Reason is very simple here. You can see after taking out this inducement, market tap on the order block and go higher. As I mentioned, market must be taken out the inducement before go higher and lower. In this case, you can short term sell here after sweep this high, and you can buy here at this point. Okay, and then what happen here, we can expect a next move to the upside, and we can buy here and set our main target is here, because this is our major high, which one is here, right? So we can set a target is here. Then what happen here, after this one, market just sweep the liquidity. In this case, same thing happen here, we can again sell here. So once market sweep this high, we can again sell after lower time frame confirmation. As I mentioned in previous video, where I mentioned how to find high probability POI, where I explained already that if market break the major high or low, just sweep the liquidity, then market give a little then market push downside or upside as per the market direction. So same thing happening here, because market is a bullish, market sweeping the previous high, after sweep the previous high, market take a deeper pullback. If same thing happen here, if market taken out the major low and then market sweep this low, and then we can see major move to the upside, because you are trading with pro trend, right? So what happened here, you can sell here, first entry is here as I mentioned here, first entry sell here, second buy is here, and third is here, correct? So these are possible POI, and you can refine into 1 minute and then you can buy or sell. And second thing is here, this is a not entry for me, as I mentioned, I can't take this one trade, right? Even market push higher, but as per my plan, this is not valid entry for me. Then what happened here, after taking out this inducement, this one become our new inducement, because market create new high, which one is here, because market shift our higher high is here. So our inducement shift here to here, and this one is our new inducement. After this inducement, we can buy here. You can see below it there is another order block is here, which one is here, but actually this is a not high probability order block, because this order block didn't sweep any liquidity. That's why I did not consider this one. And the next one is extreme, which one is here. So if market taken out the extreme, we can again buy. In this case, you don't need to wait for the order block to mitigate before the buy or sell, because order block is not necessary. Order block is just additional confluence before the buy or sell. Main thing is a liquidity and inducement before the buy or sell. As I mentioned here, market taking out the inducement. If market tap on this order block, we can buy. If not, then we can also buy here, because main thing is our inducement. Order block is not necessary, and lot of people are waiting to mitigate order block before the buy or sell. Order block is not necessary. Remember these things. So what happened here, as you can see here, market again taken out the extreme one, and after taking out the extreme, market just sweep the liquidity and we can again buy here. And these things happen most of the time, and you can find your POI before the buy or sell, and these things happen most of the time, okay? And same thing happen here. If you notice here, market break the structure, market pushing higher high, and then what happened, market taken out this low and we can again buy. Once market taken out the low, we can buy. If market is a bearish, market taken out high, we can sell. So these things you have to remember. Now let me switch into the 1 minute to show you exactly that what happening here in these POI, how you can take trade in this point, okay? Because market is a bullish and these are counter trend and these are pro trend buy. So I will show you on both points that how you can trade counter trend and how you can catch actual buy trend, pro trend, okay? Now let's see. Now let's switch into the 1 minute to show you exactly that how you can take trade in 1 minute after sweep the major high or low. Market break this structure, but in this case what happened here, next attempt market sweep this high. If market actually looking for the downside, market must be create lower time frame structure, bearish structure before the sell. If market did not create any structure, bearish structure, then you don't need to sell here, okay? Now let's switch into the 1 minute to show you exactly how you can take trade here. And this sweep the high act like our POI zone, correct? Now let's see what happened here and how you can take a trade here. And you can see market just pushing downside, but in this case market did not create any inducement, any chalk. There is not still confirmation before the sell, okay? So lot of people are do wrong thing is here, they mark the everything like this is a minor chalk, and some people mark this one is our minor chalk is here, some people mark this is a chalk and this is a chalk, this is chalk, but in reality these are not chalk. Actual chalk is here, okay? And once market tap on the POI zone, if market even taken out the high or low, that's also called as a change of character, okay? In that case market not need any candle closure, right? So let's see what happened next here. You can see here market break this structure, so this one is a called change of character, and when we can buy or sell in this case. So where is our inducement? After taking out this high, we can introduce for the sell. So once market taken out this inducement, we are introduced here for the sell, because this is our first internal high. In this case you can see this one, and this one is not, because this is internal structure between this internal, correct? So this one is our internal high. If market taken out this high, we are looking for the sell because our major high has been sweep here, and this one is our high probability entry for the sell. So let's see what happened next here. You can see market did not sweep this high, even market create equal high. It means market can be go more higher before this drop. If market push higher and mitigate this one, then we are looking here for sell because this is our supply zone, you can say, and this is equal high. But what happened here? If market did not tap this one, correct, market just sweep this high and push downside, and then we can again sell. And lot of people are betting here to mitigate this one before the sell, but in reality order block is not necessary. As I mentioned here, main thing is a liquidity and inducement. Once market taken out the inducement liquidity, we can sell or buy, correct. So now let's see what happened next here. Okay, as you can see here, market just sweep this high. It means market collect the stop loss, and this is our entry when we can take entry on the next candle open and put the stop loss just above it. Okay, and where is our target is here, because this is our POI after this inducement when we can buy here, as I mentioned here. So this is our valid entry for the sell. In this case, market no need to mitigate any order block, correct. Now let's see what happened next here. Market push downside, and let's see what is possible scenario is here. In this case, you can see market taken out this internal high, which one is here. After internal this high, what are you looking here? We can again sell here on the next candle because this was a bullish candle. Next candle push downside and close below it. So this is our single candle order block, and put the stop loss just above it, and target will be same here, right. Now let's see what happened next after this one, because market already collect the stop loss in a higher time frame, in a lower time frame. In this case, no need to mitigate any order block, and this is a called high probability entry, and no one will teach you like this one, okay, because these are biggest secret of the smart money concept, because everyone trading based on the boss chalk order block, but in reality boss chalk order block is not necessary. These are additional confidence for the buy and sell. Now let's see what happened next here. You can see market push downside, and what happened here, we can again sell if market create any structure for the sell. Okay, market pushing downside and our target is hit, but look at this zone. This is our 15-minute POI because this is our inducement. Market sweep this high, this is an inducement, and if market create any bullish structure in a lower time frame, we can buy, and our target is here, correct, because this is our major high. We are already in a pro trend, as I mentioned, in a 15-minute structure. So let's see what happened next here after this one. Market tap on this POI, which one is here. After tapping this POI, where is our change of character is here. As I mentioned, market tap on the POI zone, then market push higher. After taking out this high, this is also called valid change of character because market already tap on the POI zone. If market did not tap on the POI zone and create like this structure, that's called liquidity sweep. Now let's see into the downside. Market sweep this liquidity. As I mentioned, market must be sweep the liquidity or the inducement before the buy or sell. So in this case, market did not create any inducement, but market sweep the liquidity. So we can sell here. Why? Because there is not a proper order block. We can sell on this candlestick, which one is here, but our stop loss will be below it here, right. Why? Because in this case, market create proper order block, and this is a liquidity sweep, and you don't need to wait for this one on this order block, correct. Why? In this case, market did not sweep any liquidity, and second thing, market already sweep the liquidity is here. If market did not sweep the liquidity, we can buy on this level. So now let's see what happened next here, and where is our target is here. Now let's see what happened next here. Okay, market tap on this POI zone and market giving a reaction to the upside. So where is our next entry is here. If you notice, after tapping this POI, where is our inducement. So in this case, a lot of people mark this as an inducement, but in reality this is not inducement. This is our single leg is here. Why? Because in this pullback, market did not taken out any candles low, and into the downside, market sweep this low, okay, and break the structure. After sweep this low, break of structure, you can say change of character. So where is our POI? Okay, market either taken out this low or market create new high like this, and then this low act like a inducement and we can buy here. So these two possible scenario for the buy or sell. So this is our high probability entry for the buy. But in this case, let's see what happened next here. Okay, you can see as I mentioned here, market just sweep the high. It means where is our inducement? Inducement is here. Why? Because this become our new inducement. This is a single leg. After taking out this low, we can again buy, and this one is called inducement. Once market taken out this low, we are introduced here for buy, and some people are waiting here to mitigate this order block. As I mentioned, order block is not necessary. Main thing is a liquidity and inducement everywhere, and lot of people are always wait for the mitigate any order block before the buy or sell. Order block is not necessary. Remember these things. Order block just a confluence before the buy or sell. Okay, so now let's see what happened next here. Market taken out this low, and after taking out this low, we can buy here on the next candle open is here and put the stop loss just below it. Correct, and target will be same here, which is 15-minute measure high, and this is our valid entry for the buy. Now let's see what happened next here. Alright, so you can see here market hit our target point. After hit the target, what happened here? In a 15-minute structure, market again sweep the liquidity, and after sweep this liquidity, we are again looking here for sell of in this candle, and you can sell again into 1-minute structure. And where is our target? At least target is here, because this is our major low, and you can say in terms of the internal structure, so this is our low, or you can say this is an inducement as per the 15-minute structure. Correct, so you can sell here, put the target is here. Same thing happen here, market sweep this low and go higher. Once market sweep the major high or low, they create high probability and for the buy and sell. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain here. In this case, market no need to mitigate any order block, any POI. You have to follow only POI, liquidity, which is everything, and order block is not necessary. Order block is just additional confluence for the buy and sell. Main thing is a liquidity and inducement. If your structure is a valid, then very highly chances you can mark the valid liquidity, and then you can identify where is our high probability entry. I hope this video will help you a lot to understand new things, and this video will improve your trading skill. If you are new, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to join our free Telegram channel, which is link in description. Go and check out. And now I will see you on the next video. Happy trading. Goodbye.